Our shop rider, Danny Walstab, his nickname's Balls, and he's just got that nickname because he blows up every time he hits the water. He's been the standout rider in Victoria for me since I got into kiting about 8 or 9 years ago when he was just a teenager. And I've just always enjoyed going kiting with him. He's always a level ahead and awesome in the surf, really good unhooked, and also great in wake style tricks.
Sweet, let's check it out. Alrighty, we're taking 5 with shop rider for Kitani, Daniel Walstab, better known as Balls. Now you've done the whole full international scene and touring and competitions and stuff.
Yeah, back in the day, a few years ago. It was fun, it was awesome, but I had to give it up and get a real job. I was getting old and a lot of injuries, but it was the best part of my life, I reckon, still.
Tell us about the competition scene way back then.
Yeah, it was, well, completely different to now. So these days everyone's just blowing up and doing everything wake and just super powered, but back in the day it was just dangles and board offs and just crazy carny stuff.
Explain to the viewers back home what dangle is and how it's changed.
Oh, dangles when you're just dangling like a monkey from your kite. That's the easiest explanation I've got of it. And not many people do it now. I bet there still are a few.
Excellent. You're riding freestyle and waves?
Yeah, I love the waves. I do a lot more surfing now than kiting, but so riding the waves is just always fun. And living in Melbourne, it's not always easy to get to the waves, but it's always a bonus to get down there. And wake style is just the easiest to do in Melbourne, so I love doing it.
Tell me about the kite that's sitting behind us here.
The Wayman, they're an epic kite. I love them. Well, I've got it set up for purely wake style, just straight 4-line kite with no bridle. Just stiffens the turning up, so it slows the kite down a bit, so you can do handle passes without the kite going crazy. And it's a wider kite, so it's got a bit more grunt and it's easier to launch. And
now out there today at the same time was local ripper Ewan Jaspin, who recently got 3rd in the Aussie titles. How, what's it like seeing the up and comers kind of pushing through now?
Oh, yeah, those kids are good. Yeah, it makes me feel old. And I'm not even old.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Mate, come on.
These kids are like 16, I think.
I know. So how do you feel when you see him like fully blowing up?
Oh, it's good. It's good at getting a good scene in Vico again, because it went quiet for a few years. There was no one doing any wake style, but some young kids that come through and they're blowing up. It's awesome to see. And they're doing tricks that I can dream of doing, so it's really good.
What are you going to keep doing in regards to progressing the sport and the free ride side of it? Are you going to put out any little cruisy movies or anything online?
Oh, if I get time. I don't know if I can do any more tricks. I will. I'm just here to have fun. Just see how it all goes.
Thank you.